We're turning up the heat in the Dancing with the Stars ballroom for Latin night, and our celebrities are really raising the bar. Well, some of them are going home. So let's get into all our performances, the good, the bad, and the whatever this is. Dancing with the Stars season 32 is really giving it to us, and I'm giving you all the details. So let's get into it. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Lele Pons and Brandon kicked off Latin night, and you can't go wrong with the samba de gasolina. Lele was praised for her flair and her hip movements, but there's always room for improvement when it comes to the details. 21 out of 30 from the judges. Tyson Beckford and Jenna followed with their spicy salsa, and Carrie Ann said the model absolutely owned the dance floor. The chemistry might have been electric, but Derek wants Tyson to lift up his legs a little more. 18 out of 30 for the night. Barry Williams and Peta were up next with their cha-cha to 𝐒𝐿𝐴, and despite Barry being a natural performer, the judges didn't think he did as well as last week. They gave him a 15 out of 30 for the night. Just wait till I tell Alice. Adrian Peterson and Britt were ready for a TD with their lively samba to Taki Taki, but the judges called it a little blocky, a little unrefined, and they gave him just a 15 out of 30 for the night. Mira Sorvino and Gleb's salsa to Bailando was much more technically impressive, but the judges thought the Oscar winner needed to unleash the beast and gain a little bit more confidence. 18 out of 30 for the week. On the other hand, Xochitl Gomez and Val were feeling themselves this week. Their salsa to Camila Cabello's Don't Go Yet was really impressive. The judges couldn't get enough of it. They're topping the charts for the night with a 24 out of 30. Wow, only week 2. Ariana Madix and Pasha also did really well coming off of last week. Their samba was called both sexy and impressive, and she would have gotten a higher score, I think, but she did miss a step and lose her balance for a second there. 20 out of 30. Mauricio Umansky and Emma had a lot to prove after coming in the bottom 3 last week, but despite their best efforts, this authentic salsa was full of missteps. They earned just a 12 out of 30 for the night, one of our lowest scores. There's always time for a comeback though. Allison Hannigan and Sasha really found their groove after a tough first week, and this tango to Can't Remember to Forget You was the sexy side the judges wanted her to find. 19 out of 30. I knew she had it in her. Charity Lawson might have owned the dance floor during the premiere, but with her partner Artem having to sit out because of COVID, she had a week of ups and downs getting her cha-cha ready with replacement partner Ezra Sosa. Despite all the drama, this was a really clean performance to She Bangs by Ricky Martin, but the judges wanted to see just a little bit more connection with her partner. I mean, come on, she just met the guy though. 21 out of 30 is still a great score. Harry Jowsey and Riley needed a comeback after their low score last week, but their salsa was a mild one. But judges noted his frozen hips and how he was losing the music at points. 15 out of 30 though, still an improvement. Jamie Lynn Spears and Alan were also looking for her inner sexy this week, despite her feeling like her softball mom status was keeping her from embracing that during the cha-cha. They did okay with it in the dance. Jamie Lynn was told to elongate her torso, and they did get a 16 out of 30, but it was an improvement from last week. Now, I called it from the start, Jason Mraz and Daniela are going to be the ones to beat this season. Their Roomba was called beautiful and exceptional, and even with a tiny misstep, they tied for the highest score of the night with a 24 out of 30. Now, despite an overall strong week, someone's got to go home, and we had Jamie Lynn Spears and Alan, and Adrian Peterson and Britt in the bottom 2 for the night. With a combination of votes and scores, however, it was Jamie Lynn who was sent packing. A tough break for Jamie Lynn. She didn't even have the lowest score of the night, but that's where the votes come in. What did you think of the night's dances? Who was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe while you're there, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.